You can see it on the screen as well. Look for your country. You can find the contact person there and check this contact person, whether you have to also apply for them directly as well. And if so, what is the deadline for that? Because it can be a bit later than the 16th of January, but it can be a bit earlier as well. So yeah, this is just an important information, and you know, they have all the different application portals, so you might have to just print out the online application that you did for the scholarship and submit it to your relevant ministry, or they have a certain different application portal. You need to figure it out. You go to the stipendiumhungaricum.edu/partners website, check for your local contact and ask for guidance on that. Basically, the first part of the selection process is the technical check, meaning that if you just uploaded all the necessary documents or not, and then the nomination process. Nomination process is done by a sending country. Your sending country selects a certain number of applicants from the full pool, and those who have been selected by a sending country can go further for the admission process to the universities, which will be somewhere between middle of March and end of May. Regarding the admission process at the university level, what we do and how does it look like? It's basically we check your documents if they are all set, and then we will invite you to an interview. It's important that in first round we also only interview those who've applied to the University of Pécs as their first priority, and then for those who applied as a second priority. Basically, you will receive throughout this month a continuous communication from our side. So we will invite you to the interview. Then after the interview, you will see we will communicate you the results of the interview. It's important that the result of the interview doesn't mean that you got the scholarship. The final decision on the scholarship will be end of June, middle of July. And this is when the final decision will come out, whether you receive the scholarship or not. And in July and August, you can apply for visa, prepare for your travel, and then arrive to Hungary until the end of September. Officially, studies start early September, but we try to be flexible because we know that it's a stressful time, and the visa process can be a bit lengthy. But we try to be as flexible as possible to make sure that all of you arrive on campus and start your studies. Yes. Regarding this application timeline, there is one extra important thing that I'm sure that many of you have asked about, is the deadline for certain documents. Because obviously, if you graduate from high school this June, then the coming June, then you won't be able to upload your your high school certificate by January. So it's important to submit your application by the 16th of January with all the documents you have at the moment. It's normal and it's absolutely okay to have some missing documents. If you go for a language exam, let's say an IELTS or a TOEFL exam in February or later, that's not a problem. Or if you have your passport done in March, no problem. The important is to always upload a certificate about it, to always, write a certificate yourself, saying that I will graduate from high school in May 2023. So I will upload the high school certificate by then. Or I have registered for an IELTS exam for February 2023. I will upload the results as soon as I get them. As you can see, there is a specific deadline for the medical certificate. For this, you have to upload the medical certificate by the middle of April. For every other missing document, it can wait until the 1st of August. But it's important that until there is a missing document, we will not issue the letter of acceptance to you. So it's in everyone's interest for you to upload the missing documents as soon as you got them. Okay, so in a nutshell, you have to click on the submit button by 16th of January with whatever you have. If there's something missing, a certificate, a language exam, whatever, you can upload your own statement that you will upload it as soon as you get it with an indicated time frame. Let's say I will upload it in March, I will upload it in April, whatever. And then you upload it as soon as you get it, so we can make the decision on proper time. Yes, basically this is the same thing I have mentioned here, and that was the end of my presentation here. I stop sharing and I will now focus on the questions that you put in the chat or in the comment section. Let me start from the beginning. How do students' accommodation like? Are dormitories available for students, or they will have to rent apartments? I have partially answered this question. So all the freshman students, international students, we receive dormitory accommodation on campus. That's for sure. For the first year of studies, later on you can reapply based on your academic performance in the first year. Most of these student accommodations, most of the dormitory placements are in double rooms. We do not offer single rooms. Okay, so it's important that for sure you're gonna have a roommate. Okay, and usually 2 rooms together, so 4 people will share the same bathroom and the same kitchen. And obviously these are this is what we call one block. So 2 bedrooms with 2 people in each bathroom and the kitchen. This is what we call one block, and these are always same-sex blocks. So males and females not going to be mixed in rooms or in blocks. Obviously, unless they are specifically asked for it, because that's also possible. You can also live with your friends, so you can indicate it later that you want to live together or share your room with one specific person, or if you bring your partner already, you can stay in the same room, and we're gonna find something out that can help you. I've submitted my application with the required documents, but do I have to send a hard copy also? Could you tell me how can I get my master's degree supervisor, please? I've applied without supervisor's letter, so is it possible? So for us, for the Hungarian side, we do not require any hard copies. Okay, you just submit your application online and you are set. Your sending country might need a hard copy, so please go to stipendiumhungaricum.hu/partners, and you can select your country, contact your local contact person, and request information on the local application. They might don't need anything, but they might need a hard copy on that. For master's degree, if you apply for a master's program, you do not have to have a supervisor at the application. You will select it later on while you are studying, so it's okay to not have a supervisor at the application. When will be the test for bachelor nursing? Where will be the test center? So the nursing program, as most of our other programs, running with an online interview. So it's an oral interview, an oral test that you need to do via Zoom, Skype, or whatever. According to the timeline, this will be somewhere between the middle of March and end of April. I am an undergraduate student, but my degree will end in 2024. Can I apply for undergraduate full degree studies, and am I able to transfer my credit hours? Technically, yes, you can apply. And yes, there is a possibility to transfer your credits, but it is for sure that it will not be a full transfer. So if you are in, let's say, your 3rd year of your bachelor's, you're not going to continue from that point at the University of Pécs. We will be able to recognize some of your courses, so you will have to have a smaller number of courses at the University of Pécs, but it will not be a full transfer. The exact process will be done after you have started your studies at the university. So what I can tell you is you can apply for a bachelor's, that's all right. And we will deal with your current already obtained credits later on. I want to apply for Master of IT. What is your requests exactly? We offer a Master of computer science engineering program. I hope that this is something that you are looking for. If so, then we require a bachelor's degree in a related field. It can be an engineering bachelor, but it can be also something related to IT. And apart from this, we require a motivational letter, a passport, a CV, and your language certificate. If you have already started, and this is also an important general information, if you have studied in English before, then this can be accepted as a language certificate. That's important. Is it possible for a literary person to have an admission in computer engineering in your university? If I understand your question correctly, it means that you have studied literature before and you want to opt for computer science. I would say that application is possible, but you should apply for the bachelor's. So for masters, we would need a degree from a related field, but you can apply for bachelor's. When will students nominate for scholarship? So the nomination will be done until the end of February or early March. Usually the final nomination is done by 15th of March, the latest. Yes, I want to apply for postgraduate